Greetings and welcome to t25cl Entertainment Artist Showcase, where you will see some of your favorite world-renowned performers as well as professional independent music artists, featuring guitarist Calvin Keys, Lloyd Gregory, Clarence Chet Willis, Charles Small, vocalist Rosalind Jordan Mills, Barbara Morrison, Brenda Lee Egger, saxophonist Mark Allen Felton, and Leroy Wainwright, bassist Myron Edmonds, Wally Taylor, Al Breeze, pianist Eric Tillman, R&B artist Cleveland Jones and Black Ice, drummer Renzel Merritt. Grab a comfortable seat and enjoy the show.
Hello, welcome to T25cl's Artist Showcase. I'm your guest host tonight. My name is Barbara McGee, and I'm actually the host of Straight Talk with the Hired Brush. And I'm really happy to be here this evening to give you an opportunity to see one of our independent artists that are on our particular website. The website is www.t25cl. We'd like you to go there, and if you do, you'll get a chance to experience our poet, which is with us tonight, and that's going to be Joy Elan. I'm so excited to have her here. She's got a new book out, and we're going to talk about her book. Her book is Silence is Not Always Golden, and it's a collection of poems that she has written herself. Welcome to the show, Joy.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you. So tell me, how did you become a poet? Did it start in high school or?
I've always loved reading and writing since I was a little girl. My mom always read to me, and I just knew one day I'd be a writer. And poetry just came to me because it's like writing music, and I love music, but I don't know how to write songs. So I know poetry is similar to music, so I just do what feels right. Whatever inspires me, whether I'm sad, happy, whatever feeling, I'm in love, I just write it out. And
that's beautiful.
Thank you. And from there, it started off as a journal, and I didn't know it would turn into a book.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, a lot of us write journals. I know that young people are encouraged to write journals. I understand that you started in Berkeley, California. You were born and raised in Berkeley or Oakland? Which one?
I was born in Berkeley, but raised in Oakland.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I claim both.
I love it. And did you go to Berkeley High? I know a lot of people that have gone to Berkeley High and became very successful in the arts.
Yes, I did. I graduated from Berkeley High in 2001.
Oh, that's terrific. Now, someone tells me that you went on to UC Berkeley, and tell me about your studies there.
When I graduated from Berkeley High, I was accepted into UC Berkeley. And because Berkeley High was the only high school in the whole American nation to have an African American Studies department, I took a few courses in Berkeley High, and it made me I decided on my major to study African American Studies because I felt it was important to learn more about my history, our history. It's everybody's history, actually. And I wanted to be a teacher for that. And I graduated from UC Berkeley in 3 years for African American Studies, and my minor was education.
Oh, that's fantastic. You know, when I hear somebody has an opportunity to go to Berkeley, I mean, that makes me very excited. You know, it's not a lot of us that get that opportunity, get that chance, and have that support. I hear you also went on and got was it your doctorate that you went for at Stanford? Tell me about the Stanford experience. Don't leave that out.
I wish I got my doctorate. I got my master's at Stanford,
Okay.
But I appreciate that because actually getting my PhD is my next goal. But I got my master's in education at Stanford, and it was a wonderful experience because I was able to experience 2 different schools, 2 prestigious universities here in the Bay Area, and was able to live at home. And I'm from Oakland, I'm from Berkeley, and I was able, even with the disability, even being black or whatever, I was still able to graduate from both schools. And
So for our listening audience, just clue us in a little bit when you say disability. What do you mean by that?
I do have a what you call an invisible disability. I have a hearing loss. I was born with the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck at birth, and the lack of oxygen caused me to lose my hearing. But fortunately, the doctors found out right away. 6 months. I've been wearing hearing aids since I was 15 months. My family, my mom just knew it just meant for her to talk to me and teach me in a different way than a normal person without a disability. And my family didn't believe in excuses. I wanted to go to UC Berkeley since I was 6 years old. They said, look, like anything, you got to work for it. So I knew at an early age I was going to have to work for whatever I wanted. So to me, I don't believe in excuses. My hearing loss, I'm a mother, I work, I wrote 2 books, I'm working on my 3rd, I perform my poetry, I travel, I drive a car, I do everything like everybody else, so it's
You know
nothing
what? I
different.
just want to give you a standing ovation. But the most important thing that I want our listening audience to know is that at T25cl, we have independent artists like Joy that give you the opportunity to hear and support them. And that's what we want you to do. We want you to have the opportunity to go to our website at www.t25cl and find wonderful artists like Joy Elan. She's actually going to be performing for us. Tell us what you're going to perform.
I'm going to perform this poem called Institutional Freedom, which is about having degrees but having student loans and not being able to do your field, working what you study for. So here I am with these degrees and I have student loans and I'm not even doing what I went to school for.
Wow. And we'll find that in the book?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. Well, we're excited to have you on the show, and we're more than excited to have you as a part of T25cl. So, everybody out there, this is the book. It is called Silence is Not Always Golden. This book is going to be available on the website along with your website. Now, do you have a website where people can go and get the book if they're interested?
Yes, www.authorjoyelan.com, or simply Google me, Joy Elan, and my book will show up.
And what's the name of your other book?
My first book is called Signs of Life, Past, Present, and Future.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank
That's
you.
absolutely, and you're such a beautiful lady.
Thank you.
And you're raising a daughter. Are you a single parent?
Yes, ma'am.
So we can do it, can't we?
We can.
Absolutely. So if there's one significant goal that you would say that is your next mountain that you're going to climb, what is it going to be?
Definitely, for sure, in terms of my writing and education, because I really love being a teacher. I definitely want to get my PhD and hopefully become a professor somewhere.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, the very next time that you see Joy, she's going to be performing right here on our T25cl Artist Showcase stage. I'm so thankful for that. Thank you, Joy.
Thank
and you'll be
you.
hearing her next.
I'm a prisoner of an institution, not the prison system, but institution of higher learning. They got me tied down and bound, I can't be free. They keep coming after me financially. Even with the degrees, jobs and businesses don't take me seriously. They look at my resume and toss it to the side. You could have sworn that they thought I went to San Quentin or some penitentiary. Instead, they saw 2 rival prestigious universities and they asked me, who do you represent? I didn't go to them schools for the sports. You act like I'm in the game and I have to claim turf. I probably wear my school shirt, but I might as well be wearing prison identification numbers. In actuality, I'm in the same boat as the person that went to prison. Thing is, they picked them before me because they can pay them way less. How did I'm competing for the same job for ex-cons and I was told my education is the key? Key to what? Being treated like I did something wrong? Yes, I peep out at the bottom 1% of them schools, only 20 to 50 of us graduating out of a couple of thousand. Now these jobs looking at me like I didn't earn my papers, like the schools were doing me a favor letting me graduate. They're working together to keep me tied down and bound. That's what they are, institutions, keeping me a prisoner in another form. They don't have control over my mind. I'm Andy Dufresne, slowly chipping away at the wall. If it takes me 5, 10, 20 years to get out, so be it. They don't know that I have a plan, not to be a prisoner of a company, Nobody's going to be telling me when to eat, sleep, work, and they keep paying for me from prison to prison until I'm old enough to collect Social Security, and all that hard work was just a waste of my life. When I'm out, I'm going to be so long gone and chilling with so much paper, I'm young enough to break free and do as I please. I'm holding on to my freedom, can't take it from me. I was born into it comes naturally. I'm strumming my own freedom, playing the God in me, representing His glory, hope He's proud of me. I'm a survivor of the transatlantic and trans-American slave trade. I'm a Protestant survivor of rape during slavery. No choice but to carry my babies into this horrible world. My baby's been ripped from my uterus and my arm. My husband, auctioned off a lynch for rebellion. Another because of my skin complexion, I was working in the house saying yes, master, and acting like his loyal subject. Yes, his loyal subject, subject to all kinds of abuse. While taking care of his family, I'm learning how to read and write and listen to his conversation to one another. While I wash his clothes outside and pass by the other slaves, I sing, wade in the water, to communicate to the others that the water is the key to freedom. I'm a survivor of slaves learning how to read and write. At night, my work is never done. I teach others how to read and write, but I teach them how to hide it so we don't lose the battle to freedom. 7 trees, 4 strange fruits, and even though they're not grown in front of us, they're grown in someone's backyard. I'm a survivor of the civil rights movement and dogs attacking me because I want to vote. I'm a Protestant survivor of the Black Power movement, Black Panther Party, power to the people, and police brutality and FBI investigations and infiltration. I laid it down for a cause, and 2 rappers on 2 coasts used to cause the war within our community. They say the best way to hide something from us is by putting it in a book. After all the things I went through to teach us how to read and write in slavery, these 2 things were shot free and becoming useless in our communities. I'm proud to be from Oakland and Berkeley, 2 cities that represent change and revolution. I'm Black, not African American. I don't identify with the Africans because I don't know what tribal region I'm from. Because of the one-drop rule, I don't know who I was at first. I refuse to call myself an American because I want to call myself something where the country doesn't want me. They keep finding ways to keep me oppressed or extinct. We fought for the right to vote, and the moment that we earned it, people aren't registering or getting out there. Our right to vote and freedom may be taken away because we're complacent, and we don't know if a war will break out just to put us back into slavery. And we've been experiencing institutional slavery and racism for the past 50 years, but it's about to be real because we have a Black president and he's not backing down. They're afraid that he's going to change America for the better and they can't have it. It's becoming tougher and tougher for us to vote and express ourselves. There may be 99%, but that 1% controls everything. I'm a fighter and I refuse to give up. I learned from all the people that fought for us to be here today, dead or alive. We have the right to live freely. I'm a survivor of all these things because my ancestors built this country will be erased out of its history. Pick up a book and learn about the struggles that people went through just for us to be here today. I refuse to let all the movements and those that lay down their life die in vain. And as the late Lady T. Marie once said, I'm young and I'm old, I'm rich and I'm poor.
Well, we're back, and here at T25cl Artist Showcase, once again, I am happy to announce my co-host, Pastor Bob Trout, who sits with me every Sunday evening at 7:30 with Straight Talk from the Hired Brush, the radio show that's part of Galaxy Talk Radio on our network, and I'm just so privileged to have you in the studio today. So, as my guest, why don't you tell me a little bit about you and your background in music? Because we know you've got a lot of background to cover.
Wow. We'd probably have to keep shooting till tomorrow and we don't have enough tape. But I did my first show in San Francisco at the San Francisco Opera House at 7 years old.
Wow.
And I sang a country and western song, Cool, Clear Water. And none of the choir behind me would say a word.
Oh, no.
And so they ran off the stage and left me by myself. And before all those people. And Mr. Arith, my teacher, told me, he said, "You're an entertainer." He said, "Keep on singing." And so I started singing then, and I just never quit. And we went on to form different little groups, you know, doo-wops on the corner.
Yes, absolutely.
And with some of the old flamingos and those Oreos and the Mills Brothers and a lot of stuff people don't know about today. And we just kept moving on. I just kept moving on until I went back to Oklahoma to finish my last year in high school. And while I was there, I joined a choir by a lady by the name of Miss Gladys Black, who wound up being the director of music at, I think it was USC. And we formed a group there. And then I just kept on singing. And so.
But you've been in a lot of groups.
Oh yeah, I've been in a lot of groups.
Tell us about the chain reaction. Now the chain reaction, that was just about in the 70s, wasn't it? That was what,
that was
76 or 77?
No, we actually, the chain reaction came from a series of groups. I had the El Domingos while I was in the military service, where we appeared in the Thompson Blues show. And then we kept singing around, appearing with people like James Brown, Tina Turner, and those type of people during that time.
That must have been
And
exciting.
then, it was pretty exciting. A lot of stories behind that, though. But you know, I kept members of the group going, and as the El Domingos broke up, I kept part of that group. So when the guys in the military got discharged, well, they moved with me to San Francisco. So I had 3 people out of the El Domingo group moved with me to San Francisco, which we formed another group. And then we went from that group into the chain reaction.
I love it.
Now the chain reaction maintained the same group all the way through the 70s.
Well, now they had the #1 hit, which was called Lady in Red. And I know our listening audience remembers that song. Tell me, I heard that that's going to be redone recently. There's a new release of Lady in Red. Is that right?
Yeah, I gave permission to a good young man that somewhat trained by the name of James McClendon and the Old Town Passions.
Oh, I love them. I love the Old Town Passions.
So they're getting ready to redo Lady in Red, so I signed documents so they could go ahead on and record it. I'm not interested in residuals, you know, from it. I'm just glad that the young person who's singing it brought me to tears because they're just a fantastic group. So they're going to re-release it.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, the great thing about having you as a guest host is that sometimes you're out in the community and you come live in on the internet on Straight Talk, and he gives us all this great roving reporter information. So we just encourage you to tune into www.t25cl, check out Galaxy Talk Radio, and look up your girl Barbara McGee for Straight Talk with the Hired Brush, because that's where you'll get a chance to hear some of the wonderful things that Pastor Bob is doing in the community, some of the wonderful friends, his lovely daughter, Valerie Trout, and Moon Candy, and all the people that are moving and shaking and making music happen in Oakland. Now remember, at T25cl, if you're an independent artist, you can go to our website and you can sign on and fill out the forms, and you too, as an independent artist, can be represented by T25cl. Also understand that we have wonderful artists such as Rosalind Jordan Mills, we have Leroy Wainwright, we have Myron Edwins, Barbara Morrison. So go to our website and check it out. You know, we'd really like you to go there, download some music, and Pastor Bob, they can see us on Sundays, 7:30 on the radio. You call in. So that's right. Well, I thank you for coming, and you're going to perform for us tonight, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what are you going to sing?
Well, you know, I'm going to do a little medley tonight. I believe it's going to be OKU Win, Joe Williams, and how about a little going to Kansas City?
Oh, I love it.
I think I'll rock out with a few of them things right now.
Oh, I love
You know.
it. All right. Well, there you have it. You're going to get a chance to see him perform as well. All right. So thank you and stay tuned with us. We have more with T25cl's Artist Showcase.
Baby, do you do? Baby, do you do blase? Baba do do sway, do you see ba? Oh, 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 oh. Baba do di di, dilly, do do di. Well, it's all right. Okay, you win. I'm in love with you. Well, all right. Okay, you win. Baby, tell me what can I do? No matter what you say, I think you're gonna go my way. First thing in the morning, I'm gonna seal you with a kiss. I'm gonna love you, baby. I'm hoping you just won't miss. I need you, baby. Feeling you with the kiss way. All right, okay. You win. I'm in love with you. Well, all right, okay. You win. Baby, tell me what can I do? No matter what I say, things gonna go my way. Hey, cause I'm going to Kansas City. If you don't watch out, Kansas City, here I come. Well, I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. I got a crazy little woman. Well, that's where I'm gonna get me some. I'm gonna be standing on the corner they keep and vine. Hey, on the corner they keep and vine. With my Kansas City woman and about a non-alcoholic wine. Yeah. Wow. Wow. There I go, baby, you, the pretty one that you love me. Deep up do you do I. Boo-doo, bleed, going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. Whoa, Kansas City, here I come. Y'all looking, I got a crazy little woman there. I'm gonna get me one. Hey, it's all right. Hey, I said it's all right. Hey, I said it's all right. Hey, it's all right. Got a crazy little woman and I'm gonna get me one. Bebop, 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 bebop. You too far. Hey, it's all right. Hey, it's all right. Hey, it's all right. Hey, it's all right. Crazy little woman, I'm gonna get you one. Hey, it's all right. Hey, it's all right. Papa's got a crazy little woman. I'm gonna get me one. Way, way, way. I'm gonna get me one. T25, you guys.
And we're back, and this time I have the privilege of bringing to you a T25cl artist. And of course, this is our showcase. I'm your host, Barbara McGee, the guest host, and we have with us Kimba, the poet. And this is her new CD that can be found on our website at www.t25cl.com. Kimba,
Hello.
welcome to the showcase.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So tell me, where did you get this name? Kimba the poet. I love it.
Okay, so my sister and brother have Swahili names, and my government name is Kimberly. And so when I was in the 7th grade, I was like, you know what? I need to have a Swahili name. My name is Kimba.
Oh, I love that. That girl, I love that.
Yes.
Because sometimes as an artist and you grow and you age, you know, you come up with a new identity. And that was really what was happening with you. You were transforming into the woman that you are. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, in the 7th grade.
Yes, I love it. So tell me, how did you start writing poetry? What was your catalyst that started you with that?
Well, I've always loved music and I love to write, but it really came out of a place of pain. Yeah, so I had some painful things happen to me and I just sit down, I just start writing and I haven't stopped. So
Does that mean the pain has continued, or does that mean you write at every given opportunity?
Yes, every given opportunity, and my main thing now is trying to help people who are in pain. Okay, let me tell you a story. Maybe this can help you. Let me inspire you.
Oh, I like that. That's
Yeah.
kind of like Mary J. Blige and how she does with her lyrics. It's like, you know, we hear about her love life and how she breaks up and how she's in love and how she's, you know, going through it with her man. And, you know, I just love that. I think that's what's so endearing about her as an artist. So now that you've been with T25cl and people can go to our website and get this wonderful CD. Is it your first CD or
Yeah,
do you have several?
This is my first CD. I'm actually working on my second one, but it's still good.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So what is your favorite type of spoken word performance? Do you like to do it, like, let's say in the studio for T25cl, or do you prefer to do it in a club, or do you like to do it with other artists, or what is that world like as a performer?
Well, what I've been doing lately is street ministry. So if you can imagine, I went to San Francisco to one of the roughest neighborhoods in the Tenderloin, and we set up out there and we just start having street ministry through word.
Oh, I love
Yes,
that.
and
So
I love it.
meaning as in you were right there on the corner and you set up your mic and your sound system
Yes.
and you started ministering to people
Yes.
right where they were at. So tell us a little bit about that experience. What if you could tell us one of the most interesting things that happened on the street? We really want to know about that.
Okay. Let me explain this part. Now, what I love to do is, because I live in Oakland, I grew up in Oakland, I'm from Oakland. So the majority of the things that I write about is based on the inner city, is what I see, and it comes out through spoken word. Now, what's so interesting about street ministry is that you can touch people. You can literally touch people, and they can literally touch you. So when somebody comes up to me and say, you know what, thank you. That inspired me, that helped me. So it's all about each one, teach one.
Oh, I love that. I love
Yes.
that. And you know what? In this world that's filled with hurt and pain, you know, a lot of us take that time out to relieve ourselves with music and with poetry. And so we want to just encourage our artists today to go to the T25cl artist page and fill it out and see. We'll give you a call. You'll be able to submit some of your work and see perhaps you could be the next spoken word artist that we represent. But at this time, I know you're going to perform for us.
Yes, I am.
I'm so excited about that. Tell us a little bit about the piece you're going to be doing.
I'm going to be doing a piece called Urban Sounds. And I was in the middle of Oakland, literally in the middle of Oakland in the 60s, and 60s in the avenues. And I was at my friend's house, and I started hearing these things, and I just it was inspiration.
Oh,
and
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, there you have it. It is Stay in the Light, and it is Kimba. And that is brought to you by, again, T25cl. And we represent independent artists, and she is a poet. And the next voice you'll hear will be hers.
Urban sounds and big city dreams, concrete walls and police sirens, churches on every corner, some just collecting, while sinners running wild doing everything. And as the radio blasts, we hear the devil sing. God save us all from this American dream. This American dream ain't all what it seems. Save yourself and follow God's planning. Listening to the inner city sounds as the daylight winds down and the moon starts to rise and the nighttime shines. The girls prance up and down the block. He's thirsty, she's dirty, and her private parts are hot. And as the men all stare, he tells her a lie like he's the best guy, and ooh, baby, you making my temperature rise. And he spits some game, her intellect is lame. He says, make that money for us, and I'll get you famous. She jumps in his fly ride. Now he's her pimp and her mental guide, and to him, she'll pay all her tithes. The nightlife is busy in the urban streets. The police sirens is the background vocals to the inner city beats. We just want to do the right thing and stay off the streets, out of harm's way. Get your friends and your family and listen from afar as the madness begins. The gunshots are chilling as we listen from a distance. A gun battle on foot ensues. The blasting off of 38s and 45s seem thrilling until the gunshots are subdued. Another death in this city ain't nothing new, but we still suffering from the blues. And the surround sounds of death are haunting us. And that coroner's van is taunting us. We hear the mothers crying, the young and the old fathers are dying off, and babies are even getting murdered on the streets in their sleep and even in their parents' arms. America, will we all have to die for you to disarm? And Black America, wake up! It was taught for us to get put against each other from the very start. A plan designed for our race, for us to hate and kill one another, then go to jail and live that murderous fate. We got to start loving one another and stop this shameful disgrace, this homicide, this genocide. My fellow brothers and sisters, will we survive? Whatever happened to Black pride? Can we stand side by side? Will we still have a Black race? High abortion is written all on a young mother's face. Our birth rate is low, but our murder rate is high. The black race is dying from the hands of our own kind. Urban sounds and big city dreams, concrete walls and police sirens, churches on every corner, some just collecting, while sinners running wild doing everything. And when the radio blasts, we hear the devil sing. God save us all from this American dream. This American dream ain't all what it seems. Save yourself and follow God's planning. Locked in the world of doubt. My head is in the clouds and my mind won't focus. I'm living in the land of human locusts and they trying to suck the life out of me. And I'm praying to God to please save me from myself. I'm drinking more shots and smoking more blunts. Lord, I need help. I want to go to church, but my clothes ain't right and my money is low, and I can't let them see me this way. So I pray to myself and I pray to the TV, just trying to get it right. Obstacles daily, I'm feeling hopeless as a baby. Then I fall to my knees and I scream, Lord Jesus, I want to be redeemed. Forgive me of my sins is my plea. I'm asking you again, Lord, please help me. Then I hear a small voice in my ear and it say, trust in me, my child, and don't you stray. Don't be discouraged, because I'll help you find your way. And don't be of this world, for it will all perish one day. Now get up and go out and spread my good word, and things will work in your favor. Praise me, do good works, and you will reap the fruits of your labor. And within a blink of an eye, my spirit felt at ease, and I was stronger and able to rise up from my knees. And I knew right then and there that there was work to be done. In the name of the Father, the Holy Ghost, and the Son.
And we're back, and I'm so excited. Here at T25cl at the Artist Showcase, we have the CEO, Andre Ward, as my guest. Now, Andre, everybody wants to know. There are certain questions about T25cl. You know, we want to know. We want to know what's coming up. We want to know about some of the things you've done in the past. Give us a little bit of the vision for what this multimedia mogul has on his mind. That's what we want to know.
Mogul. I didn't know moguls came from Oakland.
This mogul comes from Oakland.
Oh, okay, the very first one. Okay. Well, T25cl now has been around for the past 5 years. And what we've been doing is mainly with independent music artists and a few movie projects as well. And so what we've been doing is enhancing our website. We just changed it around. We just revamped it. And what we want to do is to be the social media network for independent artists. And we're going in that direction. It's been a slow build, but we're starting to get the attention of the world, and people are just starting to come to us serendipitously. And we haven't even started soliciting anything as yet. We have about 20 artists on our website, just great, super fantastic artists.
Give us a little bit of the list of who actually can be found on the website currently.
Well, we have our musical director, Rosalind Jordan Mills. We also have Charles Small, Eric Tillman, Leroy Wainwright. There's so many. Brenda Lee Edgar, Barbara Morrison, Panther, Mark Allen Felton, from Oakland, Renzel Merritt is on there. There's just a whole, Myron Edmonds, I can't forget about him as well.
Absolutely. He just had a showcase at a lounge out in Walnut Creek, and we all, the T25cl family, went there. So tell me, I know that.
And the Kev Choice movie.
Don't
forget that. That's an original T25cl project. The
I
Kev
love
Choice
that.
film, that we filmed at Yoshi's a couple of years ago. And it's up on our site now for viewing.
I
really want you
love
to check
it.
that out.
I love it. So you heard it right now. Go to www.t25cl and check out the Kev Choice project that you'll find there. Now, I have another question, because I know that when you're in a position like you are with a company like this on the cutting edge of media representation, what do you think the next thing for T25cl is going to be? I understand that there are thoughts and talks in Beverly Hills about doing some events there. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, there's a couple of things on the horizon. One is the Home House of Music and Entertainment in Beverly Hills. We were just there a couple of weeks ago, and they actually want us to take over the entertainment component of it. Beautiful place, and great food, nice stage environment, right around the corner from Rodeo Drive, right in the heart of Beverly Hills. We have that. We're also in post-production of United We Stand, the concert that we shot last year, which was in conjunction with the United Nations project of the 2015 Millennium Post-Agenda Project, which is geared towards eradicating 1 billion people off of the poverty rolls going throughout Africa, the Middle East, and in Nepal. And so we're knee deep into that. We shot this great concert last year. and we're just in the midst now of post-production and getting some footage from Africa now that we're going to be blending in as it pertains to the 2015 Millennium Post Agenda Project. And I got a call this morning from West Africa about 2 o'clock in the morning
I love it.
from a brother over there. And that I got plenty of footage for you. I'm getting ready to send all this footage. And so we got to support the brothers in Ghana, in Nigeria, and Senegal. They're supporting us heavily. And once you see this film, it's coming out February 1st. We're working diligently around the clock to make sure that this release comes out on the time. We're going to start sending out promos around the 15th of December, but we got a great artist from Senegal, the Belafedi Dance Troupe, is going to be featured in this film along with the T25cl artists. Look out for it. It's going to be great. It's going to be in LA. It's going to be our premiere at the Warner Grand Theater.
Oh, that sounds marvelous. Well, you hear that right now. Here at our T25cl Artist Showcase, we're hearing from Andre Ward, the CEO. And also, you know, there's a 24-hour radio station where people can go there and listen to music and
all night
fill
long.
your house filled with wonderful sounds. You can download music of independent artists that are on the site, and you can go to Galaxy Talk Radio, where there are several shows. My show, which is Straight Talk from the Hired Brush, which I thank you for.
Corner.
Rosalind's Corner, of course.
And Compton Politics.
Compton Politics. And then there's also a wonderful Bible study with Pastor Dennis. Anyway, we thank you so much for this opportunity.
Hey, thank you. You've been doing great.
And we thank
great
you.
show.
We thank you so
All
much
right.
for allowing the T25C artists to have this platform. And we want to thank you for tuning in. And I am your guest host, Barbara McGee, with Straight Talk from the Hired Brush. And when you go to the website, which is www.t25cl, and go to Galaxy Talk Radio, and there you can find my show, amongst many others, and a world of entertainment. We thank you for tuning in, and good night.